Hey there, YouTubers. I almost got ahead of myself. Starting to put together a Fellblade, and I've already glued two pieces together, so you won't be able to see that step. Basically, I'm at the very beginning of this. Everything's labeled. There's a lot of pieces, big pieces. I kind of wish I had some plastic glue because it takes longer to set, but I'm trudging ahead with super glue, and hopefully I don't screw anything up, and then the glue dries on me. But these pieces here, it's one large piece and then another piece, and it's not a lot of contact area really. There's a small flat space here, and then really it's just edge to edge. So and then the design is kind of weak, I think. That's why I wish I had some plastic glue, so there's time to line things up, add more pieces to give it structure, because basically when you put these together, that's the only thing holding them together. So I was saying, there's not much support because the wheels, you place them where they're supposed to go. Alright, and then you put it together, they don't meet at the bottom. So obviously I don't have this quite lined up, but as it still illustrates that there's nothing holding the bottom the two sides together. So if I glue it and then it comes out too close and it's too wide at the top, so I gotta figure out, I might actually skip a step, because really it looks like you could do that. What I might do is, glue this together and then put the top plate on, which I haven't cut out the sprue yet. So I might skip to this step because it doesn't look like it's going to interfere with the bottom. So might put the top piece on, glue that all together, and then go back in and put the wheels in after these two sides are glued together, because I'm pretty sure, so I mean, there's plenty of room to go back in and then glue these in. So I think that's what I'm going to do. So I got to cut those pieces out, and I'll have to clean up my Blood and Skulls Industries. I think these are like Liberator 1.0 tracks, and clip them up. I won't show that on camera because that'll take a while. I'm actually going to do that in the sink in water and try to use a good brush so that a lot of the flash goes in the water. I don't have to worry about dust, resin dust. So, but like I said, let me cut away so I can get that top armor off the sprue, as well as some other pieces, and then try to get these together with super glue, because I don't have any plastic glue. So, alright, see y'all back in a minute. Alright, so these are the top plates to the tracks. They go on one way. It's kind of hard to tell in the directions, but this hatch and circle go to the inside, front inside of the track. Well, that's convenient. Alright, so like the first time I tried to do it, I tried to put it on this way with the hatch to the front outside, and it doesn't really fit. I mean, it seems like it fits, but when you look at it, it doesn't get flush. And now, of course, I'm trying to do it on camera, and it won't work. Alright, there we go. So it seems like it fits, but it doesn't really. See that edge? Alright. So we'll put it on the right way. Bam. That is basically flush here and here. And then I think I'm going to glue it like this, 3 pieces, and then I'll come in these tabs like that and glue in this piece. Because like I said, I'm dealing with super glue, so I don't want to do too much at once. So that's how I think I'm going to do it. I'm going to give this side a shot right now, and hopefully I don't screw it up too bad. Alright, so I thought maybe I had screwed myself by not being able to put the rear sprocket in when I glued this together, but there's just enough room to get it in there. So it goes in there, but I really don't care for the way that's designed too much. It only attaches to one side, and I don't know if you can see how crooked that is. But it's hard to get the wheels to square up, and it's all wonky. So I guess maybe I need to glue the wheels onto the rod or axle, and then yeah, I think I'm gonna have to glue this nice and tight and then try to get it on there, because when you try to wedge it in, stuff starts getting out of alignment. So definitely was not supposed to do that. I don't know, it just seems kind of flimsy. I guess if I'd done it I guess I'd maybe you do need to glue this on first before you go into the other. Start putting the halves together. I'll glue, when I do this side, I'll glue this in. Let's see if it's any better, but none of them are glued right now, so. I don't know. It seems an odd design to me in the first place. Why would you have such a load-bearing piece only secured by one end of the axle anyways? Oh, it's strange. Whatever. Alright, I think the key to get a tight fit is don't shave down the mold lines on these pieces. That's why this is so loose. Make sure you get all the left piece with left piece, and don't glue your fingers together. Like I'm doing. I think that looks pretty square. Oh, shit. Okay, so this is how it'll go on. Just like that. Because it's, well, you just glue on all the surface contact because it's only supported on one side for now. So there we go. Oop. Come on, glue, get sticky. Yeah, if you want a tighter fit, don't shave the mold lines off those axle pieces, axle rods. Because that actually tends to make them pretty loose. Then you have to worry about getting them lined up correctly. And square. Go back in and glue in these pieces. It's a little tricky now. So this piece goes to the back. This little, I guess the lugs of the track will fit in there.